In deepest, coldest winter time, upon the darkest night, I woke from sleep because my room was filled with holy light. I sprang from bed to look outside across the ice and snow, which sparkled in the night, and said that it was time to go. So I set out that very night, not knowing what I'd find, but where the star had shown the way, I followed on behind. And as I walked along the road, I thought of what I'd seen, the message of the shining star, but what did Christmas mean?
I met a prophet of the Lord, who told me of the plan which God had made to save the world before the world began. He said that God himself would come to set his people free. A king who'd love and serve the lost, who'd die upon a tree. There's healings in his hands, he said, and comfort in his arms, and hope of never-ending joy between his outstretched palms. So I continued on the road and thought of all I'd seen. I'd heard the prophet of the Lord, but what did Christmas mean?
I met a flock of shepherds who were dancing in the street. They laughed and sang as they told me of who they'd got to meet. They'd seen an angel in the sky. They were quite frightened then, but he said they need never fear, for peace had come to men. They went and saw a shepherd who would call us all by name. With joyful laughter they went home, all dancing without shame. So I continued on the road and thought of all I'd seen. I'd heard the shepherds with their sheep, but what did Christmas mean?
I met 3 kings of Orient, who'd travelled long and far, for they had known what it had meant when they had seen the star. They showed me all the gifts they brought to mark the great event, the gold, the myrrh, the frankincense, and told me what they meant. The frankincense meant he was God, the gold meant he was king, the myrrh meant he had come to die, to take from death its sting. So I continued on the road and thought of all I'd seen. I had heard the kings of Orient, but what did Christmas mean?
I met his mother, Mary, whom the angel had called blessed. She looked like she could do without an uninvited guest. But then I opened up my bag and made her very happy when I gave her my humble gift, a bumper pack of nappies. "I'm glad it's not more myrrh," she said. "It's very kind of you. My baby might be blessed, but I am up to here with poo." So then I went to where he lay and thought of all I'd seen. I saw the face of God made man and found what Christmas means.
I'd thought perhaps the light of life would glow from his inside. I'd thought that he might look at me with holy, kingly pride. But there I saw a baby boy, no sign that he was more, who wouldn't know that he was God or what God had in store. But as this baby learned and grew, he showed his love and care. He showed that when we act like him, we show that heaven's there. God came to us as one of us, so each of us could see. Because we're made to look like him, He looks like you and me. As surely as a baby poos, so Jesus is the way, and that means he has brought good news to all this Christmas time.